Welcome to Wrestle Capsule. I'm Elise, and a lot has happened in the span of 2 weeks or so since I did my last video, which was on Night of Champions. I'm telling you, I had every intention of doing a full-on review on Evolution and talking about some of the things that happened on Saturday Night Main Event, and things happened, life happened, and then all this other stuff happened, and now I'm playing Miss Ketchup. Not like ketchup and mustard, but like I'm catching up. Either way, it's okay. Life goes on. So I just wanted to come on here and just shoot the breeze. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some things because there is a lot on my mind and there's a lot of stuff I got to get off my chest. So we're going to get into it. So I just got to say this. I watched Evolution. Did I cry when Naomi won the freaking Women's World Championship? Yes, I did. But then was I immediately upset because she won the Women's World Championship? Yes, it was a very mixed bag of emotions. And I know I'm like jumping around, but this is what this video is going to be, so you're just going to have to go with it. So yeah, I was like so excited that Naomi actually won the championship. She cashed in Miss Money in the Bank and she capitalized on the opportunity and got the championship, the Women's World Championship. Now, that was a swerve above all swerves. Everybody knows this. And I was so mad because, of course, that wasn't what I had in mind. And it's like, okay, you can't be so picky. I mean, she has gold now, and she's technically the first woman of color, first black woman, first African American woman to have the Women's World Championship. This belt, okay, is huge. Very happy. That was the crying part, but the pissed off part was like, I thought that she was gonna go for the women's championship, the one that Tiffany Stratton has. And after that, like, I had that just sour taste in my mouth. I was upset. I was just like, why? What are they doing? What is WWE doing? But as time went on, and especially that promo that Naomi cut on Monday Night Raw, like, I love Naomi. I don't know how many times I have to say this about this woman, but she's getting so good. She's so good. I love how she was talking in the ring, and she's basically like, come on, I don't want none of that. Y'all was booing me. Y'all was telling me to shut the F up. Y'all was doing all this stuff, and now you want to say you deserve it? I know I deserve it. Duh. Y'all needed to catch up. Okay, I don't need your praise. I don't need any of that. And I just love that she continued to keep that same energy. And I love that she's so cocky right now. She's so cocky right now. To find out that at SummerSlam, which I'm going to be going to, it's going to be a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. You have Naomi, who's the current champion. You have Io Sky, and you have Rhea Ripley. All the anger, all the frustration went away. And all of a sudden, logic began to surface and swirl in my mind. I no longer want to see, because originally I did want to see, as I made TikToks and shorts on it. Like, I wanted to see Naomi and Jade go at it again, but they already did it. They already had multiple matches already. What's going to be different this time? And I'm tired of Jade beating up Naomi. That was one of the reasons why I was freaking pissed off. I was like, okay, so she lost the match. It was Jade Cargill versus Naomi at Evolution. Naomi lost, and I was like, okay, she clearly just can't beat Jade. So then she capitalized on the championship match between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Championship match. That match was literally a classic, and that was another reason why I was pissed off, because that was such a classic. But at the same time, to stop it, because Rhea has been wanting to beat Io Sky for so long, and even with this match, it got cut short. But at least we were able to enjoy the back and forth between these two. I'm telling you, they're just dance partners when it comes to their ring abilities together. When they wrestle each other, it's just amazing. They have such chemistry, and that was another reason why I was pissed off. I was like, Naomi, I love you and all and stuff, okay, but you messed up a good time. The cents are making dollars and cents now. I'm so glad that they did what they did. WWE decided to go this route. And I love that Naomi, like, they swerved it. The way that creative swerved it and had Naomi be like, y'all was expecting me to go for one championship, but I swerved y'all and I went for the other one because I was Miss Money in the Bank and I could do whatever I want. Like, what? It makes sense. And now she's on freaking Raw and it's just switching things up. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I have not gotten a chance to really talk about this. Like those two, I know some of you might argue with me, but I've always thought that Alexa Bliss was a secret horsewoman. Not like she's, you know what I'm saying? Like you had your Bailey, you had your Charlotte, your Becky, and your Sasha, and then you had a little Alexa in the back. Like she was right around that time, and no, she wasn't a horsewoman. There's only 4, but I've always thought of her as the secret 5th horsewoman, and I'm gonna stick with that. I just am. Y'all can fight me on it. Like I always say, y'all just gonna be fighting by yourself. For Charlotte and Alexa Bliss to have a storyline together, I'm loving it. It's just taking me right back when I first started watching wrestling around 2017, 2018, like really watching it. And those two having a storyline together, I love it. Those tagging up with each other, first them being so catty with one another, and Charlotte being messy and being like, we're not friends, and Alexa Bliss being like, yeah, I know we're not friends, but we still gotta help each other, we still gotta stick together out, and he screets because he screets crazy. Now all of it to be frenemies but friends but enemies, and like we on the same page, and I kind of like you because you had my back and I had your back, but we ain't besties. I love it. And for them to be going to SummerSlam to wrestle against our current women's tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, for the women's tag team championship. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about that. I'm so happy. You guys know, those of you who have been watching me for years already know how I feel about Ashley, about Charlotte Flair. Y'all know she one of my faves. She one of the reasons why I bought the freaking SmackDown Women's Championship, which I will be bringing to SummerSlam, and I will be wearing it even though the SmackDown Women's Championship is obsolete at this point. I don't care. I'm going to wear it with pride. I'm so excited for this match. And it's so funny because it would be so dope. I know that Liv Morgan is out with her arm injury, shoulder, arm, you know what I'm saying. She's out injury. It would be so funny if Liv Morgan came out for SummerSlam. Like if she just had a miraculous healing and she came out for SummerSlam and she was pissed off because Roxanne was trying to take her spot and take her man, but we're not talking about that part. Just the spot part, not the man part. And Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez get sidetracked because Liv's pissed, and she has every right to be pissed because Roxanne is basically replacing her. And with all that commotion, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss win the women's tag team championships. What? I don't think we're gonna get that, but that would be fantastical, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. I'll answer it for you. The Evolution premium live event was literally top tier from top to bottom. It was so good. It was so amazing to see SmackDown women, Raw women, NXT women all together on the same card, working together, working against each other. Like it was so good. I want to get into talking about SummerSlam because there's some predictions that I have, and I just want to share them with you guys. And of course, I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below what you guys are thinking for SummerSlam. Who gonna win? Who gonna lose? What matches you think are going to happen that haven't been announced yet? So let's just get into stuff that's already set in stone. So the Undisputed WWE Championship match, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. We already know that's happening. I'm super excited about that. And now it's gonna be a street match. And it's so funny because John Cena was trying to run away from this match. So messy, being like, oh, I can't do SummerSlam. I could do Clash of Paris, but we can't do SummerSlam. I'm so sorry. And Cody had a little heel streak real quick. It's just like, no, you're not gonna take my championship opportunity away from me. I'm freaking king of the ring. I beat my brother, Randy Orton, in Saudi Arabia, and now you tell me I'm not gonna wrestle you for the Undisputed WWE Championship? Are you crowing crack? Are you high? And he just went off on him. And I was just like, okay, Cody, let's go, Cody. I'm looking forward to this because street fight in my mind means, okay, we're gonna be going outside of the ring, we're gonna be going through the crowd, okay, maybe I can take a couple of pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I'm so excited. The weapons, the weaponry that will be involved in this match, it's gotta be something. And even though John Cena's old, okay, even though he's old, this man has been pushing this entire title reign, and I've been here for it. Other people have said it's corny. Other people said it's been boring. Not to me. It's been the opposite of boring. John Cena's heel championship run has been very entertaining. And now we're getting to the point where Cody Rhodes and John Cena, they meet again. And I'm excited. Okay, chairs. Maybe a couple tables, maybe a kendo stick, like let's go. Maybe a trash can or two, who knows what's gonna happen. But I know they're gonna get creative, and I'm super excited about it because Cody's pissed. Every time you get a pissed Cody, I've said this before, Cody's pissed when he's got that opposite of him that's riling him up, he goes in ham cracker sandwich. So I'm here for it. We are getting, for the World Heavyweight Championship, we're going to get Gunther versus CM Punk. Wow, I'm very intrigued to see how they're going to build this up with Gunther and CM Punk in a matter of 2 weeks. Like, I know Gunther going to be saying some crazy junk out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He already feeling himself. He didn't already beat up Goldberg at Saturday Night Main Event. I'm not going to even talk about that part. I'm not going to even talk about that because in Atlanta at that, like, we're not going to go there. I might not be a huge fan of Goldberg, but that was interesting. But anyway, the World Heavyweight Championship match, Gunther versus CM Punk. Okay, so is we going to get CM Punk? Is CM Punk finally going to get a championship? Because he has not had one since he's come back to WWE. He's gotten close, but he hasn't actually gotten it. And I'm interested to see how these promos are going to go. I wonder if Gunther is going to rub CM Punk the wrong way in a good way so that CM Punk can dig deep and start firing off on all cylinders. Like, Gunther is going to come at you, but it's not going to be in one of those like ha 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 character ways. It's going to be like a straight shot, like I'm better than you, and just say what he has to say. And if it cuts deep, you better find a band-aid. Now, I'm just going to say this, and I'm probably going to ruffle some feathers. And that's just what I do on this channel. It's not intentional. It's just me being honest, and my honesty just pisses people off. No matter how much I say with this soft voice and a smile on my face, it still pisses off somebody, but it is what it is, isn't it? So for the WWE Women's Championship match, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. I'll be the first to say, possibly the first to say, maybe not, I'm not excited about this match. It has nothing to do with Jade Cargill. You fill in the blank. Jade Cargill, she is the queen of the ring. She has an opportunity for the championship, the women's championship, the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. I'm still not a fan of Tiffany Stratton being champion. Like, her title reign has not been all that in a bag of potato chips. And I remember before I was talking about how her promos are just not promoing. And I see that WWE is trying to have her cut more promos and stand in front of the audience and do her thing in the ring, but it's not catching me. And I know it's not about pleasing me. I'm just one fan, but there's still something missing. It's just, I don't believe it. I don't believe what she's saying. And she can have all the sass that she wants, but there's got to be something that it factor deep within. I don't want Jade Cargill to get a championship, a single championship yet, but I would rather have Jade Cargill win at SummerSlam than for Tiffany to retain. And it's funny because I was supposed to talk to you guys about my predictions, so I'm probably gonna have to go back. So Gunther versus CM Punk. I want him to win the World Heavyweight Championship. It's been 5 ever. He needs a belt. Not just he needs a belt. He's been working. He's been putting in work. They have not handed anything to him, and he is WWE royalty, and they have not handed him anything. He's been putting in work. He went out on injury, came back, healed, ready to go, and he's been putting in work. Okay, so I want CM Punk to win. Point blank, period. Is it bad that I want John Cena to retain the undisputed WWE Championship? I know. I love Cody Rhodes. But like I said, I've been loving Cena's heel championship reign. It's just a chef's kiss. I want to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cody, like towards the end of Cena's just rampage, he can get the championship, but not right now. Not right now. Not right now. Hold off just a little bit, okay? Now with this Women's World Championship, you got Naomi, you got Rhea Ripley, you got Io Sky. It's gonna be crazy. You already know Rhea Ripley and Io Sky got unfinished business from Evolution. Then you bring in Naomi with little sneaky antics, and she's pissed, and she's a heel, and she's ready to go. This is gonna be crazy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this match. But I have to say, I hope that Naomi retains. I don't want her to be, she's only been champion for a couple of weeks. I don't want to see that with Naomi. I actually want her to have a legit title reign. And I feel like if she loses at SummerSlam, that's going to be a smack in the eyeball to all the people who have been rooting for Naomi from the get-go. Since she stepped out of Big Three and went on her own and she turned heel, okay? Like, let's not do that. Let's not have her lose, okay? Let her keep it. Let her keep it. And I do have to say this. I love Stephanie McCurr, okay? But I'm quite worrisome because I'm saying I want Naomi to retain the Women's World Championship at SummerSlam, correct? Yes, I am saying I answer that for you. Which means if she does retain at SummerSlam, then she's going to have to go up against Stephanie McCurr because she won the Battle Royal at Evolution. And we all know how Stephanie gets down. Not saying that Naomi can't hang. I'm gonna go sleep on my diva. But Stephanie McCurr, okay? It's Stephanie McCurr. I don't know. And I'm a little worried at Clash in Paris. I feel like I'm gonna get upset. I feel like they're priming Stephanie McCurr to get the Women's World Championship, and I'm not ready for it. Now that's someone who has been she's been a knockout. She hit the ground running. She came into NXT, started freaking everybody up. She had 2 championships at one point. She had the Women's North American Championship and then the Women's NXT Championship at the same time. So she was rolling, and then they call her up to the main roster and she's running through people and people love her. The fans love her. So that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that Naomi is not going to retain. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going through my mind right now, and I just hope that I am wrong about all the things that I'm talking about. I hope that Naomi retains at SummerSlam, and I hope that she retains at Clash in Paris. But that would look kind of bad on Stephanie McCurr because she's gotten so far. I don't know, guys. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you think. But like I said, I'm giving my predictions / I'm giving what I want to happen, okay? As if anyone cares. But yes, I want Naomi to win and retain the Women's World Championship. So I want her to retain at SummerSlam. Now, y'all, this Women's Intercontinental Championship. Now, I've said my piece about these women mid-card belts, you know, the Women's Intercontinental, the Women's United States. Creative already knows how I feel about it. That's neither here nor there. What I will say is I am super excited for Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. When I tell you, I've already talked about this on this channel, but the storyline between these two women has been chef's kiss, top tier. I love it. I love it. Becky Lynch is in her prime. Lyra Valkyria is just she's Lyra Valkyria. Like, oh my goodness, she got onto the main roster and she has not stopped. Oh, I'm so freaking excited that we're getting this at SummerSlam. These two have been one of the biggest women's storylines in this year. And it's been so dope because you got the Jade and the Naomi and the Bianca, and then on the other side you got Becky and Lyra. Like, they've been getting it in. I would love to see Bayley, because I know Bayley's pissed, and I would love for Bayley to go heel. I feel like this is the right time. I know, like, every time someone gets pissed off beyond recognition, I'm like, go heel, go heel. But I always say that when it's warranted. I want Bayley to turn heel, and I want her to come out and freak up Lyra. I want her to freak up Becky. I want her to freak up everybody. I want her to give no Fs. I remember when she made her return back to the ring at SummerSlam a couple years ago. My anniversary, my SummerSlam anniversary, Wrestle Capsule anniversary 2022. She came back with Io and Dakota, and she was heel. Why not turn heel again? You know what I'm saying? Make it full circle for all of us, okay? Now, a match that I was not expecting to be looking forward to, but I am, is the tag team match. The Randy Orton Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Wasn't expecting it. I don't listen to Jelly Roll like that. I'm not really into the countryness, but okay, I'm a fan right now. I'm a fan, especially after how he popped the freak out of Logan Paul on that late night show. But for real, I'm looking forward to seeing Jelly Roll wrestle. I'm looking forward to Randy Orton getting out his frustration on Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Like, this is another one of those celebrity matches that is gonna be good. It's gonna be enjoyable. So let's go, okay? Because Jelly Roll gotta get his look back. Jelly Roll gotta really get his look back, especially with Drew McIntyre claymoring him, being in somebody's business. Like, that was disrespectful. Usually, I remember back in the day, I used to be defending Drew McIntyre. You know, I was defending him. You've seen the TikToks. You've seen the reels. But I can't stand behind him with that. That was foul. And now he gonna get freaked out. I'm betting on Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. Solo Sikoa is our United States champion. I'm so glad. And now we're going to get a steel cage match. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. I don't know. Blocking everybody off. Blocking off the new bloodline so they don't interfere. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that Solo Sikoa is gonna win, but I don't know. I think Jacob Fatu gonna get his belt back. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. This is the one match that I'm unsure of. All the other ones I can give you basically a definitive answer of who I think is gonna win or who I want to win. But with the United States Championship match, I'm very up in the air with it. Because I like Jacob as champion, but I also like Solo as champion. I'm going to say, I think Solo Sikoa is going to retain. Now, I'm probably going to regret saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to say it with my whole chest. Now, SummerSlam is going to be jam-packed with a lot of matches and a lot of stuff going on, which I'm super excited about, and the fact that I'm gonna be there is amazing. But what about those matches that haven't been set in stone, but WWE has kind of been hinting at it? One of those matches is the Intercontinental Championship match. Dominic Mysterio has been out and has been cleared, medically cleared, and got the doctor's note. I think AJ Styles gonna get the W. I feel like it's been a very long time since AJ Styles has had a championship, and I would love to see him with the Intercontinental, with the IC, my dude. And this will be another reason for Liv Morgan to be pissed off. You lost the belt while I was gone, bruh. Another match that I think is brewing and could possibly be in the works is a tag team match. Okay, hear me out on this. So our OTC, Roman Reigns, came back. Okay, I will tell y'all right now, I had never been so excited to see a Superman punch in my entire life as I did this past Monday. And we got multiple Superman punches, and the crowd pop was insane. I'm so happy that Roman Reigns is back and is just in time. So I think that we're going to be getting a tag team match, because we know Roman Reigns is a face and he cool with the Usos. He's cool with Jay, and Jay was in the ring. So I'm thinking it's going to be Roman Reigns and Jay Uso versus someone in that new group. Probably Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed or something like that. I feel like they're going to do something that's going to be good. I feel like. I want to know you guys' predictions in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to win, who's going to lose, what is going to happen. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to be better at posting a little bit more regular. Just a little bit more regular. I'm trying, okay? And I'm going to be posting a lot during SummerSlam week, bruh. I'm gonna be doing vlogs. I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm super excited. I'm gonna be doing it on my TikTok and my YouTube channel. So if you do not follow me on TikTok, I'm at Wrestle Capsule. Follow me there, okay? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.